20 years old or 90 years old, come and get cared for the Memphis way. Treatment that's based on your specific needs after a professional clinical evaluation by their experienced board-certified physician. Call the Memphis Men's Clinic today at 901-443-0475 or visit memphismensclinic.com.
Welcome to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston. Co-hosting Sports 56 Mornings is Anthony Sane. Here are Peter and Anthony with Sports 56 Mornings.
Turns out I was having my own personal Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
For a while.
So
it's important to click the button that says join. I was just looking at myself. I was like, oh.
Yeah, you hadn't joined in yet.
And then I'm like, oh, wait a second, I actually got to join this thing. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's typically
interesting
how it
plan there. Yeah. Typically speaking, that's how it works. Welcome in, everybody, to a Hump Day edition of Sports 56 Mornings. My name is Peter Edmiston, joined by Anthony Sane, and, of course, producing the program is none other than Zach Boyd. No air horn, nothing. Just okay.
Oh,
right,
you talking to me? Oh,
yeah.
that's on me.
Normally you go meow, meow, meow. Normally you kind of give me a little something there. You just kind of left me hanging. That's
there
fine.
it is. My bad, bro.
Zach just let me hang. Everybody's just, that's fine. I see how it is. That's no.
No, because there's always this bit that goes along with it. So I'm kind of waiting for all the preliminaries to get out the way first.
Okay, you wait for all those preliminaries to get out of the way. Then that's fine. Viceroy Bok Choy,
Yeah.
Marquis de Broccoli,
Jay Chowder.
Jay. Oh, it's a jackfruit. It's a jackfruit fool.
We added one last night. Yesterday too, when we were doing the whole Russell Wilson.
You had a jackfruit?
No,
I thought you had a jackfruit.
What do you say? I don't eat meat, but I'm not vegan, man. Yeah, I don't eat meat, but I'm not vegan, baby.
Hey guys, how's it going? Today's a great day today. Welcome in, everybody. It is Sports 56 Mornings, right here live from the Family Leisure Studios, where family and fun come together. That's at 2120 Whitten Road, just north of I-40. That's where you'd find the Family Leisure building. But, of course, the Family Leisure Studios are indeed spread across the entire area over in the Mount Moriah, and, of course, my neck of the woods. And it's all happening. It's cold. It's going to get colder. That's just where we are right now. The polar vortex is hovering. It is starting to make its way towards Memphis and the Memphis area, and it's going to encolden the country. Is that a word? I think that's a word. I'm going to just say it. It's going to encolden the country, and in fact, later on this afternoon, those of you making your way home from work may experience some freezing rain and some sleet, possibly later on this evening. So. Right now it's kind of it's just cold, but there's certainly the possibility of some winter weather coming later on this evening and into tomorrow. So just FYI, it's going to be could be a significant event. And for those of you in Arkansas, eastern Arkansas, northeast Arkansas, our Jonesboro folk, our Blytheville folk, what up? Welcome into Boot Heel. We got Boot Heel in the house. Y'all could have some bigger impact.
Yeah.
Potentially.
It seems like winter weather always hit the country harder than it hits the cities. It seems like it does. Tornadoes and all that. Let's just get these.
It does.
Let's just get these rural areas off the map.
It just doesn't hit Memphis. Memphis has a dome, a widely known. There's your conspiracy right there. I want the same conspiracy theory.
Oh, it's because I'm
same conspiracy finder.
It's because I'm here and I'm clearly favored by God.
Yeah. No, I don't mean favored by God. I think it's a negative. We never get snow and ice in Memphis.
And why do we want that? The city ain't ready for none of it.
That'd be great. I want to see the.
We get a little bit of ice on the street, the whole city shuts down. Like nothing. run.
I really would want to snow. I don't want any ice, but I really want snow. I want like legit snow. Not like a little dusting, like, oh, it looks like somebody sprinkled some powdered sugar all over the house.
Like some snow you can get out and play in.
Yeah, I want some snow. And if I can get that without any ice, then great. That's better. But if I have to take a little ice to deal with that, then so be it. But Memphis has this dome over it, the anti-snow dome. It doesn't matter what happens. We've seen it, and let me tell you, every child that grew up in Memphis praying for a snow day has seen it happen, where the meteorology folks are saying, oh, man, this thing is coming towards Memphis. It is dead on Memphis. Look at this thing. It's going to happen. Look, it's Memphis time, baby.
This is it.
We are going to get snow, and it's going to be rough, and look out and all this. We've had pre-cancellations of schools before, but usually that's not the way that's not the way it goes. But and then you see this thing, and you just watch it on the radar. It's coming towards Memphis. It's coming towards Memphis. It's coming towards Memphis. It gets to the river, and then it's like, pooh! It just sort of just dissipates, and it goes north and it goes south, and then it reforms like probably around like, I don't know, Humboldt or something, and then it just keeps on moving. But Memphis has this dome around it, Shelby County dome, that keeps winter weather from being here. It's annoying.
Yeah, you talked about the pre-cancellations of school and things like that. I remember when I was working with a mentoring program, and we worked on the same schedule as Shelby County schools. Like, so whenever they were out of school, we were out of school. And this was like maybe 6 years ago. You remember when it was winter break and then the kids didn't go back to school for like another 2 weeks? Mm-hmm. Best month of my life. Best month of my life ever. It was Gabe was born. He got his first snow during that time, I believe, and got videos and pictures. Yeah, that was crazy. We had like literally a month out of school, a month off of work paid. So yeah, that was pretty dope.
Yeah, Ice Storm '94 was one of the most incredible things. I mean, I happened to live in I happened to be lucky. Mm-hmm. My family's house was one of the areas where like we lost power for like 30 minutes. And some people lost power for like 2 weeks or more, and we were extremely lucky.
Yeah,
I was performing like rescue
bunch.
Yeah, I was in the rescue service basically at that point. I was driving around and trying to bring stuff to people because they couldn't get out of their house.
You weren't driving in '94.
Yeah, I was.
Well, you weren't, man.
Yeah, I was.
In 1994, you were 14 years old.
Yeah, I was 15.
And you were driving.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man.
Yeah. I drove around. I mean, like I had my learner's permit or whatever you want to call it.
And you were driving around delivering goods to people in your neighborhood.
Yeah,
on ice.
Well, I was the only one, the only person who could actually get out and do something. And so this is one of those situations where I had to kind of. There was nobody else on the roads. It was actually.
Yeah, but
it was actually.
You were 15 years old driving by yourself on ice.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't believe.
Well,
that.
not far, but far enough.
You sound like
I wasn't
Zach
driving
now.
like. Well, no, that's true. I didn't drive.
Zach,
you
remember Ice Storm '94?
No.
Oh, is that there's Zach? You were probably.
I wasn't. I don't think I was
18,
born. I wasn't born.
20. Oh.
Yeah, my dad brought it up last night when we was watching the weather, the news.
Zach was born what year were you?
Yeah, what year were you born for? Allegedly.
94. 1994.
Oh, okay. So why you were asking where you born or not?
What month? What month in 94?
Oh, the month. Yeah, that matters.
Yeah, March.
You were born in March of 94?
Yeah, you were alive for it.
Yeah.
No, it happened right after him. No, hold on. No, he was born. He was a baby.
Interesting. I thought maybe he was born like late in '94, so like maybe his parents were just bored during the ice storm.
No.
Yeah, let me find out you were ice storm baby. It was a freaking ice storm baby.
It's like, well, I guess what else we got to do? You're stuck here,
Yeah.
no power. Might as well.
Quarantine babies is a real thing. All the quarantine babies are popping out.
Yeah, they coming out now. So.
Yeah, that's right.
And Zach was an ice storm baby.
Quarantino. That's right. So today on the show, we're going to talk to our good friend Rob Fisher. I don't think he remembers Ice Storm '94 because he wasn't in Memphis.
Yeah, I don't think he was
that time. He was hither and thither. Fish was in St. Louis probably at that point, maybe in Vegas. Fish used to do radio in Vegas for a long time.
Really?
So he may have been out there. He lived in Vegas for a few years, so maybe he was out there. I don't know. We'll talk to him about what's going on. We'll talk to him about the Grizzlies, of course, tonight against the Hornets. It's Ja versus LaMelo, and a big matchup and an important matchup as the Grizzlies are trying to get off the 4-game skid and figure some things out. And we'll talk about what they need to do and what's going to happen later on tonight. Also, on the program tonight, we're going to talk about some very interesting developments in Dallas with regard to not the Mavericks necessarily, but the Mark Cuban and his decision not to play the national anthem before games, a decision that was not really discussed or noticed by any of the people in the arena, although there weren't too many fans until recently. Nobody on either team or staff or anyone else noticed that he hasn't been playing the national anthem prior to any Maverick game this year. And now finally somebody has noticed and asked him about it, and he said, "Yep, we're not playing the anthem, and we're not planning on playing the anthem anymore from here on out." And very, very interesting discussion leads from that. We will talk about that coming up on the program.
I'm looking
today.
forward to that.
Yeah. I think it's going to be an interesting discussion. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the very average, according to Kyrie, Nets, who have lost again 3 straight. They lost to the Pistons.
It's not a good loss. This
no,
Josh Jackson-led Pistons.
It was Josh Jackson's bench play that was a nice little boost. Jeremy Grant continues his really strong season for the Pistons, but I mean, Blake Griffin is kind of it's sad what's happened to Blake Griffin.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
He's a shell. He's a shell of a shell.
I feel bad for him
out there. We'll talk about that. Also, the Pelicans blast the Rockets last night, and
Pelicans are playing good right now. They're looking like a.
It's disturbing because the Grizzlies got hammered by the Rockets, and then since then, the Rockets have lost everybody and lost bad to everybody. Mm-hmm. So that's a little
NBA,
alarming.
man. It's NBA.
Rockets have lost 4 of 5. No prizes to what that 5th game was. And the losses are getting worse and worse. They got beaten by the Hornets, who the Grizzlies are playing tonight. They got beat by 25, got beat by 29 last night. 17 by the Thunder. Rockets are looking very much like the Grizzlies. They won 6 straight. Rockets won 6 straight. Now they've lost 4 or 5. Grizzlies won 7 straight. Now they've lost 4 straight. So,
4 straight.
It's one of those
NBA,
things.
the way it goes, ebbs and flows, wins and losses, scoring runs, scoring droughts. It happens. Ours just hits a little different.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Anthony Sane. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. I try. Very poetic. That's in my bag as well. Poetry is in my bag. So.
Ebbs and flows. That's how it goes.
On these shows, keep you on your toes. Zach, what's up with you, Zach?
Different area codes is where I got my hoes. That's right. We all know.
What? Your water hose? Is that what you were saying?
That's exactly right. That's okay. No, I'm talking about my garden implement. I've got a small gardening establishment.
I got you.
Franchises around the country. We sell gardening equipment in all sorts of different area codes.
I just wanted to clarify for FCC reason.
Certainly. Thank you for doing so.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, as you mentioned, we're here doing our thing. If you want to join us, you can. We'd love to hear from you. We're live and local for that reason. That's part of the fun. We like just to check in. If you want to say just good morning or how's it going or hey, how's the family, etc. We love to just say hello to you. 67129 on the First Bank text line. 67129 on the First Bank text line. 360-8255 on the First Bank phone line. 360-8255 on that First Bank phone line. And, of course, you can hit us up on the old social media platforms. We're on Twitter at Peter Edmiston, at Sane Asylum, at Rack City Zach, at Sports56WHBQ. We're all over the place there. And, of course, the Flynn family of stations, we like to be interactive. And, of course, you want to hear some music, you can go at 107.5 for a little classic, some classic pop and some good stuff there. Sunny 103.1 for some of the classics of of yesteryear, 40s and 50s and all that good stuff, and Hot 107.1 for Memphis's hottest hip hop. So that's all. It's all fun. It's all fun and games right here in the Flynn family of stations.
It saddens me there's going to come a time where 80s and 90s music is going to be like classic music, like stuff that you hear on Sunday right now. Like that time is coming.
Yeah, that time's pretty much here. I mean, just about. It's not if it's not here, it's pretty close. 80s is pretty much there. 90s may not be, but
no, I mean like how we're looking at Sonny, like that's old music, like from the 50s
yeah,
and 60s.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
It's from 40s, but yeah.
It's time is coming where like
yeah. Oh, man. I mean, I've whenever I really think about the the age of some of the music I'm getting old. That's
people gonna like when why are these people singing about a girl being poisoned? Like what is it? Trusting a big butt, a smile. What in the world? Like old people are crazy. Like what are they?
How did Sir Mix-a-Lot become knighted? What did he do?
Right.
Who is this?
Anaconda, snakes, and what is he talking about? What
is he talking about? What is?
It's coming, man. That time is coming.
It feels that way, man. It feels that way. If you ever talk to actual kids that are